right, we're going to look at some of the properties of logarithms. So the product property says that within your argument, inside the parentheses there, if there's multiplication, that we can rewrite as a sum of two different logarithms. So let me show you how that would look. So the log of 2xy would be the same thing as log of 2 plus log of x plus log of y. And now if there's division inside the argument, like on this one, we can rewrite that as subtraction, a subtraction of two separate logarithms. So we would have log base 7 of the numerator, whoops, see that should be a 7, of the numerator, that's z, minus log base 7 of the denominator. And then this can simplify here because this is saying 7 to what power is 49, and that would be 2. So this would simplify as log base 7 of z minus 2, and there's the answer to that one. All right, last one is if we have a power, then we get to rewrite that as the power as the coefficient in front of a logarithm. So those are the three really important properties of log. So let me show you that last one. I'm just going to rewrite that so that it would be 1 power. Cube root is the same thing as taking, let's see, x word. It would be the same thing as taking something to the 1/3 power. So that would simplify down to x to the 2/3. Okay, now I'm going to use my property of logs. If I have an exponent inside my argument, that can be rewritten where that exponent is the coefficient in front of the logarithm. So that would be the answer on that one. Okay, there we go. All right, let's move on. All right, now we're going to use the properties of logarithms to expand each of these expressions. So here I have log base 3 of 5z and then minus log base 3 of w. So first I'm going to take and subtract the denominator from the numerator. And then my next step is, because there's multiplication in this first log, I can rewrite that as log base 3 of 5 plus log base 3 of z, and then minus log base 3 of w. So that's the expanded form. There we go. All right, next one, we've got log base 2. I'm going to go ahead and instead of square root, just rewrite that as to the power of 1/2. And then I can use my power property. So the 1/2 power will come and be the coefficient of my log base 2, yz cubed. Okay, so now I'm going to take 1/2 times, I'm going to go ahead and take log base 2 of 4 plus log base 2 of x, and then subtract log base 2 of y, and then that z cubed is also in the denominator, so I need to subtract that as well. Log base 2 of z cubed. And let's see if I can simplify anything. Here, this can simplify because this means 2 to what power is 4, and that is 2. So I have 1/2 times 2 plus log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of y. And now let's use the power property where my 3 can come down and be the coefficient in front of my log base 2 of z. And then my final step is just to distribute that 1/2 to everything. So I would have 1/2 times 2, which is 1, then plus 1/2 log base 2 of x minus 1/2 log base 2 of y minus 3/2 log base 2 of z. And that's the final answer on that one. All right, let's try this one. This will be a good challenge for us. Okay, so I'm just looking inside inside here, I've got a subtraction. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that as division inside a single log. So it would be x divided by x squared. So I take, here's my numerator, minus x, that x squared is the denominator. And then I'm also seeing here I've got a coefficient in front of a logarithm, and so I'm going to use the power property on that. So I'm going to rewrite this as ln of z to the 9th, and then that is taken to the 2/3 power from that coefficient in front of the ln that goes in as the power. And then just copy down my ln of z. All right, and simplifying here, I'd get 2, I don't really need the parentheses there, just 2 ln, and then x divided by x squared simplifies to 1 over x. And then we have ln of, let's see, z, that would be 9 times 2/3. We get to multiply those. So that would be 18/3. That would simplify down to z to the 6th. And then just copy the rest of what I have. 2 ln of 1 over x. Oops, there we go. All right. And then I've got subtraction here and multiplication. So I'm just going to go ahead and rewrite this, but I am noticing that I have a coefficient in front of my ln. So I'm going to just rewrite that as ln of 1 over x squared. And then I'll go ahead and just combine this subtraction as division. So ln of z to the 6th over z. And then this would simplify as ln of 1 squared, which is just 1 over x squared. And then that would be plus ln of z to the 5th. All right, now we can use the product property. We've got addition here. So I'm going to go ahead and write that as a product inside a single log. So 1 over x squared times z to the 5th would be z to the 5th over x squared. And that's done. There we go.